Dude, he's stuck in there.
Okay?
Dude, what is
His
going
only response is a
on?
muffled scream from inside the ball of flesh.
Oh! What's going on, Cody? Welcome to Nathan for Reaction. Today I'm going to be reacting to SCP-002, the Living Room SCP animation. This is by Dr. Bob. Now, this sounds really interesting, but also, like, really creepy. And I'm really interested to see this. There's always a link to the original video in the description. Now, we'll also, guys, are new channel, smash that subscribe button. Let's go and check out SCP-002, the Living Room SCP animation.
A pair of SCP Foundation researchers open the door of a containment cell and find themselves staring at something unlike anything they've ever seen before. Sitting in the middle of the room is a giant lump that appears to be made of what can only be described as flesh.
What?
The two look at each other in disbelief. Just what is this thing?
Dude, what?
They circle the huge blob, looking
it
it
over,
over,
so creepy.
wondering what on earth it could be. One of the researchers finally gets the courage to actually feel it.
Why would you touch it,
dude? It's warm to the touch. And does he detect some slight
terrifying.
movement? He slowly moves to place his ear against it to listen. But a sudden shudder.
Yo, why is he putting his ear against it? And why is he touching it though, dude? Oh my goodness, dude. What in the world?
From the mask sends him jumping back in fright.
Yo, what?
Just then, the other researcher calls to him from the other side of the sphere. It sounds like he has found something.
Dude, what
As he
did
approaches,
he find?
He too sees what caused his partner to call out. There, in the middle of this tumorous ball, is a door.
A door?
It's a circular iron hatch, the kind sealed by a valve.
Dude, there's a door?
And it's open. Now the researchers are really confused.
Dude,
a massive lump of living flesh is strange enough, but why does it have a door?
Dude, why
One of
is
the
there
researchers
a door there?
peeks inside. Is that a couch they see?
What is this, dude? What?
Does someone live in this thing?
Yo, somebody's living in this
strange.
thing?
The two researchers look up at the observation window where they're...
Yo, what, dude? This is so creepy, dude. Oh my goodness. First off, like, this is so creepy. There's a door, like, oh, and is somebody, like, oh my, I don't even know, dude. Like, there's a couch in there oh, what is going on, dude?
The supervisor does not hesitate.
Dude, he looks a little sus.
He nods at them.
He looks a little sus.
The researchers know what they must do.
He does look sus.
Rock, paper,
dude,
scissors,
they're playing rock,
shoot.
paper, scissors.
The researcher who lost winces. He knew that coming to work at the SCP Foundation meant that he would be dealing with some strange, dangerous, and disgusting anomalies. But he never imagined he would have to climb inside a giant orb of meat. His partner opens the hatch all the way and offers a hand to help him. Knowing he has no other option, the researcher steps inside.
Bruh, I wouldn't know.
Inside, the air is hot, thick, and moist, like a cramped gym that's had too many bodies exerting themselves on a warm, humid day. He walks through the short entranceway, and his eyes adjust to the dim light to find that he's standing in the middle of a cozy little room. Oh my goodness, dude. Why is he going in there, though, dude? Oh my goodness, dude. Like, oh, I would be, like, out anywhere except here, dude. I'd be, like, out anywhere, dude. Like, this is just... Oh my goodness, dude, what is going on? A single small lamp on a table is giving off just enough light for him to see that the room is sparsely furnished, with a few pieces including a small couch and a twin bed. Dude, I don't even want to know. His partner calls to him, asking what he can see. As the researcher turns to answer, the door snaps shut. No, dude, the door is shut, dude! Locking itself tight. No! Try as he might, the researcher can't get it to budge. Yo, he bangs on the door and yells. On, dude. Is he all right in there? Dude, he's stuck in there. Okay? Dude, what is going on? His only response is a muffled scream from inside the ball of flesh. Oh! He keeps pulling at the door, twisting the valve with all of his strength. Dude, get him out of there, no! The sounds of gurgles and wet sloshing come from inside. Is this thing alive, dude? What? An alarm starts to sound as he strains against the door, exerting himself so hard. Yo, get him out of there, dude! His head might burst. Suddenly, the valve loosens, and the sudden lack of resistance causes him to fall to the floor. The valve spins on its own, and the door swings open once again. Is he there? The ball of flesh is quiet once more. Bruh. The researcher picks himself up off the ground and slowly, carefully, peeks inside. Hello? Are you okay? Is anyone in there? Bro, is it gonna be, like, empty? Is he gonna be, like, gone or something, dude? I swear, dude. I mean, I would be on the outside, be, like, getting, like, a flashlight or something. I would not be stepping in that thing, dude. Like, no. There's no response. That is,
my goodness,
until a
dude.
blast of hot air comes rushing out of the hatch, blowing the researcher's hair back.
Is this thing alive?
When it's over, he peeks inside again. His fellow researcher is nowhere to be seen.
Bruh.
Inside is the same couch, bed, and table with a small lamp. But there's something new there, too. Across from the couch, where there was nothing before.
There's a Oh,
is a
no,
small
no, no,
television.
no. No way.
While this may seem strange, it's just another day at the SCP Foundation, where anomalous objects and creatures are studied and contained.
Dude, where did that TV come from, though, dude? Oh my goodness, dude. That is really creep, though, dude. I mean,
Including SCP-002, also known as the Living Room.
but
SCP-002 is the designation given to a large, tumorous, fleshy growth. It's roughly spherical,
Where did this
with a
come
circumference
from,
just
though?
over 15 meters, giving it an estimated volume of around 60 meters cubed.
60 meters
Located on
cubed.
one side is an iron valve hatch, similar to what might be found on an old submarine, which leads into the interior of the ball. Those who step inside are surprised to discover a small room that resembles a low-rent studio apartment, complete with furniture and even a small window. Strangely, the
window.
outside of the ball of flesh shows no windows, and indeed no openings at all, save for the iron hatch.
Yo, so why is there a window in there, though? I mean, yeah, go see like the beautiful nature on the outside, but we can't see anything from the outside because there's a window on the inside, but no, you can't see out, dude. Oh my goodness, dude, what is going on with this thing, though? Oh, that's so
The furniture in the
weird.
room displays no anomalous properties, though examination has revealed that the furniture appears to be constructed of sculpted
don't.
bone, woven
Oh
hair,
my
and other
goodness,
biological
no.
substances, all coming from human
Dude.
bodies.
Oh, that is so
Analysis of samples taken from the
terrifying.
furniture has shown each to be constructed from independent and fragmented DNA sequences, several of which correspond to SCP research personnel who have been lost inside of SCP-002.
Dude, why are people going in this thing, though? Like, I mean, like, nah, man, I'm good. I'm going out. Like, this thing looks too creepy for me. I'm just not even gonna do
To
anything.
date,
Like,
the living room has
you
been
take
responsible
care.
for 7 members of staff going missing.
You think after the
At the same
first one they've been
time,
like,
during
nah,
the course
this
of its
thing is too
containment at the
creepy.
SCP
Nobody's
Foundation,
messing with
the
that.
room appears to have added multiple additional furnishings, including 2 lamps, a throw rug, a television, a radio, a beanbag chair, 3 books in an unknown language, 4 children's toys, and a small potted plant. Tests have been performed using a variety of
A potted plant, like, you can't. A potted plant, dude, and children's toys, a lamp, a bed, a couch, what? Dude, oh my goodness, dude. Oh man, this is something, dude. Like,
non-human
oh.
entities in order to
I
see if
can't
they
re-
would
this is
provoke
so
a similar
creepy.
response from SCP-002 to that of humans. Various lab animals, including those with close DNA to humans, such as chimpanzees, have been placed in the room. But so far, all have failed to make the living room react. Human cadavers were also tested, but they
Bruh.
too did not produce any effect. It is unknown what causes SCP-002 to engage in its behavior, but whatever process it uses to convert organic matter into furnishings seems to only be triggered by the presence of living human beings.
Dude.
SCP-002 was discovered in northern Portugal, following
Portugal.
reports of an object falling from
Is that
Earth's
an
orbit.
asteroid or something?
There in the bottom of a small crater was SCP-002. It was encased in a thick shell of rock, but the anomaly's fleshy exterior could be seen through cracks that
Yo, this thing literally popping out of nowhere, dude. Like, it's like, oh, I'm here now. Oh my goodness, dude. Where did it come from? Like, did it come from like outer space or something? Like, oh man, dude.
were
this
likely
is-
created by the impact. A local farmer was the first to spot the object falling to Earth and brought word of what he found
Go
to
back
his
to
village.
where you
At the
ever
same
you
time,
came from,
a level
dude.
4 SCP Foundation agent stationed in the area detected elevated levels of radioactivity and traced the source back to the crater. An SCP collection squad led by General Mulhausen was dispatched to the
Mulhausen.
impact site and quickly secured the area. Test subjects from the nearby village were recruited for initial analysis of the object, with 3 men being individually sent inside of SCP-002,
No, don't go
all
in
of
there.
whom disappeared. Having confirmed this
No.
anomaly's deadly properties, General Mulhausen then issued a Level 4A termination order that would apply to any local witnesses in order to ensure that no knowledge of the object reached the outside world.
Bruh.
He then oversaw its transport to an SCP containment facility. As Foundation staff prepped SCP-002 for relocation, 4 members of the...
They're like, let's just get this thing out of here, though. Like, I don't know what this is, but just get it out of here. That's what my housing's like thinking right now.
security
dude.
personnel were seemingly mesmerized and
them.
drawn inside the object where they too disappeared.
Bruh.
This was the first hint that SCP-002 possesses some form of subtle mind control, with the ability to influence humans into stepping inside of it.
What?
It was
Dude,
after
it has
these
mind
losses
control too?
that it was first noticed that the object appeared to grow new furnishings, following someone disappearing inside.
Oh my goodness,
After
dude.
these mishaps, General Mulhausen ordered all staff to wear hazmat suits when dealing with SCP-002.
I feel like that's not gonna
and
matter.
following the General's own termination, SCP-002 was placed in containment at the secure facility where it currently resides.
Bruh.
Due to the ongoing danger
How do you
presented
get
by
rid of this thing?
SCP-002, the risk it poses to any who step inside of it, and the mind control abilities it possesses, it has been classified as Euclid.
How does this thing have mind control, though? Like, it literally is controlling your... How does it do that, dude? That is so, like, terrifying, bro.
It is to remain connected at
Bruh,
all
dude.
times to a suitable power supply to keep it in a charging mode of some kind,
A
which appears to
charging
make it more
mode?
docile. In the event of a power outage, staff in the immediate area are to be evacuated, and the object's containment cell emergency
feel like this
barrier is
thing
to be
needs to be
closed,
evacuated.
sealing it off from the rest of the site. Once power is reestablished, strobing X-ray and ultraviolet lights are to be activated in the containment cell until SCP-002 is returned to its charging mode. Research teams investigating SCP-002 that will come within 20 meters of the object must consist of no fewer than 2 members. Personnel should also maintain physical contact with one another at all times to confirm that the other is present and not experiencing any feelings of confusion, dulled perception, or
Oh, so is that how they're, like, mind controlling them? Like, that's why there has to be, like, 2 people in there, because it can, like... Oh, man, this is so... Like, the more, like, it's talking about this thing, I'm just like,
other
oh,
forms
man.
of bewilderment that may lead to them
So it's
entering
basically
the
like,
living room.
yeah, so it's basically
No
controlling
personnel
them
at
to go
all
in.
below a level 3 clearance are allowed
Bruh.
inside of SCP-002, and any staff that have contact with the anomaly are to be escorted no less than 5 kilometers away and must undergo a 72-hour quarantine and psychological evaluation.
Dang.
SCP-002 is one of the oldest anomalies in the SCP Foundation database, but remains one of the least understood. Perhaps one day we'll
Yeah, I don't
understand
either.
what
I
it
don't-
is
I
and
don't
why it was
understand.
at one time sitting in the orbit of Earth. Did someone send it here?
Yeah, it's literally coming from, like, space or something. Like, dude, I thought this thing, when it was coming out there, I thought it was like an asteroid. Like, in this video, I was just like, what is that thing? Like an asteroid or something, dude? Like, that thing looks so terrifying. Can you imagine, like, this thing, dude? Like, oh my goodness. That would be absolutely just so terrifying, dude.
Intending us to one day
When
find
it came down, it looked
Did it
like
come
an
here of its own
asteroid, dude.
volition? Or did we put it there ourselves?
Where did
in
it
an
come
attempt
from?
to keep it away? Thanks for watching this anomalous
Bruh.
entity from the SCP Foundation's classified archives.
Yo, oh my goodness, dude, that was so creepy, dude. Oh my goodness. First off, like, all the, like, living things, all the furniture, like, that was in there, I was like, nah, dude, I'm good. Oh my goodness, dude, that is so creepy. I was like, why are people going in this thing? I was like, why are you going in this? But in the beginning, it might have had to do with, like, the mind control or something like that. I mean, they were literally playing, like, rock, paper, scissors for who was gonna go in there. And then the door, like, literally, like, shut. And I was like, oh, no, I'm good. Like, oh, that is so terrifying, dude. I mean, oh my goodness, dude. I mean, just from the beginning to end, like, the living room. And what did it have in it, dude? Like, it had, like, a bed and, like, a TV that it got and, like, toys. I'm just like, dude, that is terrifying, dude. And that's just so creepy, dude. Like, 002, man. I mean, that might have been, like, one of the creepiest ones I've seen, dude. Like, that is just so weird. And where did it say, like, Portugal or something, like Manhusen or something, like, or just like, dude, like, oh my goodness, it literally looked like it was like coming out of, like, space or something. Like, I mean, like, who, like, what, like, where, like, why, and, like, how, dude? Like, that just looks like so terrifying, dude. And just, oh my, I can't even right now with this, dude. That just looks so creepy, so terrifying. Oh man, just this living room though, dude, like, oh my goodness, how did it even get there? Like, what? How? Why? Like, dude, I can't even right now. But that was definitely, like, really interesting and just, like, really, like, creepy. What do you guys think about SCP-002, the living room SCP animation? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, click that bell to turn notifications. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys did enjoy the video, as always, guys, I'll catch you in the next reaction video.